Shalom, starting off giving all glory and praises to Yahweh by Shem, Yahweh Shai, by Shem Kakodash, the God of Israel, to the 12 tribes of Israel, blacks, Latins, and Native Americans, spread across the four corners of the earth. Double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, GMS. Salutations to the Akims and the brothers and the Aquas, the few sisters pushing the truth. This is the brother Yashar coming in from the camp Children of Light. And like Elder Tahar and Elder Gabar. And was it Bishop Zachariah was speaking on Zachariah outside in the outside lesson last week. Majority of these prophecies in the Bible are already finished, and we are really just waiting on the major prophecies as going into Revelation chapter 13, 16 to 18, and also Armageddon. All right, World War III. Jacob's trouble is already here, as you can see. We were in the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble. Now we're more so in the middle stages, and the end stages of Jacob's trouble will be the worst, because that's when mass death and chaos will take place in America. All right, majority in America. The whole world is. Remember, the scriptures say, Matthew 24, chapter 24, when there should be upon you earthquakes in diverse places and uproars of the people. You see that. You know, you can just look up different earthquakes happening all across the world, as well as civil wars going on in places, uproars of the people, riots. One example is France. You know, their whole government, is under chaos. We see what's going on in the Middle East. We see what's going on with Ukraine and Russia. All right, wars and rumors of wars. Also spoken on in that chapter. So if you can't see that we at the end of this world, if you don't see that, then you're gonna be exposed out here. All right, when it comes to your neighborhood, especially being in America, because right now y'all in America, y'all is under this covering cast. But what's that? I believe Isaiah 26:7. Let me check my book real quick. The Lord said He gonna remove that covering cast, and really the covering cast that was being spoke on in that chapter was really Christianity. All right, with this whole religion, because y'all Christians, y'all think based on y'all religion everything is gonna be all right. Let me get that precept real quick, and then I'm gonna hop into the lesson. The Lord shall remove the covering cast. Bible verse, Isaiah. Okay, I said 25, it was 26. I mean, I said 26, it was 25. Let's see. Yep. Okay, so let's get that real quick. Verse Isaiah 25, 7 to 8. It says, and He will destroy, I guess this is 7. He will destroy in His mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. All right. He will swallow up death in victory, and the Lord God will wipe away tears from off all faces, and the rebuke of His people shall He take away from off all the earth, for the Lord have spoken it. So basically, yes, we are going to be redeemed from this freaking abomination, man. This country is an abomination. What does it say in Revelation chapter 18, verse 1 and 2? Behold, Babylon is becoming a habitation of devils, of every unclean spirit, unclean beast, foul beast. Because that's what you see. From the TV, they promote same-sex relationships. They promote adultery, Like I was watching the Super Bowl. All these commercials that you saw in the Super Bowl was either it was adulterous, all right. A couple commercials sound like they was cussing. Very TV rated TVMA. Nothing you would want your kid to watch. All right. All-Star game. They got these females out here dancing. 20 females dancing in the court, shaking. Pop locking, hip popping. You can't have your kids watching that. Your daughter's gonna grow up doing that. Your son's gonna grow up being so sexually aroused and amused. They gonna get into sexual things early on, and this whole place is an abomination, man. So without further ado, to not let too much time pass by, let's get into this lesson. Now, Elder Tahar, he did a lesson on this already. You know, part of the reason that I'm, you know, that's part of the reason of, where we at? Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? I'll just go to his channel. Let's see. There we go. He already, you know, right here, he talks about, Elon Musk talks about a digital god and a total annihilation of the system. See that? So these elites, they already know about, Armageddon. They know about all these things. And Elon Musk is one of the main pushers of this Pringles chip. All right. Anybody who's out there saying the COVID-19, the C-19 was the MOTB, you just step to the side and let the true prophets do the work, because you don't know anything. And anybody who says like IUIC, don't listen to them. They'll tell you that the MOTB is sin. When it speaks on the right hand, everybody gets in the right hand. That because you worship Esau. This is what they told me. You worship Esau's system, and what hand does he make you shake your hand with in a business transaction? Your right hand. And I'm like, well, so you saying that everybody that works in business has the MOTB based off sin? No, well, that's not what we saying. We know you got to work your job. Confusion. So don't listen to them guys, all right? So anyways, let me just play Elon Musk, what he said. As you can see, the title, Elon Musk warns of the coming, quote-unquote, digital god and why he ultimately chose to accept it. So like Elder Tahar said, he's going to be speaking in code in this video, but we're going to translate it, all right?
You know, an article that has 1,000 words, technically all 1,000 words could have made it onto X somehow. And effectively, now you have this remarkable repository. And I wonder how you think about that, again, and how you think the creative community and those who were the original IP owners should think about that.
I don't know, except to say that by the time these lawsuits are decided, we'll have digital God, so.
That digital god that he's referring to is the MOTB, all right?
That's digital God at that point. These lawsuits won't be decided before, on a time frame that is relevant.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think we live, you know, there's that, I don't know if it's actually a real Chinese saying or not, but may you live in interesting times.
Right.
Apparently.
See, he don't want to answer it straight up, like, is it good or bad? Because these devils, they think that they finna fight the Most High, all right? But remember, the Lord said he will not meet thee as a man, which we're going to get that precept in a little bit. So he couldn't just say, like, yeah, it's going to be a good thing, or nah, it's going to be a bad thing. He know it's going to be a bad thing. That's why he going to finna bring it out in code. But they already know what the business is, all right? They already know it's going to be bad for them. He going to be one of the first crops into slavery. He knows that. That's why come on now. That's like when you talking to your dad, and you know that your dad know that, you know what I'm saying, you went in there and took $5 out his wallet, you know, and when he come to you and ask you, hey, did you know what happened to my money? I had $5 in my wallet and now it ain't there. And you know deep down inside that you took it, but you don't want to say nothing because you afraid of the persecutions, the repercussions. So you stuttering, you getting hot, you getting sweaty, your palms getting sweaty, and he's sitting there interrogating you like, hey, look, I'm only gonna give you one more chance because I know you took it. So just go ahead and admit it now. Did you take that money? And you finally say, yes, I took it. I'm sorry. That's what Elon Musk is going through right now. That's why he hyperventilating, stumbling and fumbling over his words, because he know even that proud look that we see on the screen with him, I ain't talking about this female down here, I'm talking about some golf. That proud look of Elon Musk right now, he know that proud look is about to be a very devastated look, because he know he's going to be one of them ones, to first crops to go into slavery under the kings of Israel, all right? Under Yahweh Shai and his government. So matter of fact, let's go ahead and get that precept, Isaiah 40, chapter 47. Isaiah chapter 47. Matter of fact, let's start with this verse, since I'm already here. Isaiah 9:6. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given. And that's speaking on Yahweh Shai. And the government shall be up on his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the mighty God, the everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his government and peace there shall be no end, right? Because Daniel chapter 7 verse 18 tells us that the saints shall inherit the kingdom forever and ever, even forever and ever. Okay, that represents eternity. Upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom, to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth even forever. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform this. The Lord sent a word into Jacob, and it have lighted upon Israel. So in verse 7, when it says that the Lord of hosts is coming, what's one of the terms he was called? The Prince of Peace. All right, I like that one. When it says the Prince of Peace is coming to establish the kingdom with judgment and with justice, let's look up the word justice, the definition of justice. It says just behavior or treatment. Okay, what is the true definition of justice? Treating people equally and impartially, holding people accountable for their actions. There we go. Holding people accountable for their actions. So we gonna hold you devils accountable for y'all actions. What the scriptures say, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So yeah, all we doing is we about to hold y'all accountable for y'all actions and everything that y'all have done towards Israelites on this earth. And yeah, y'all got a whole 1,000-something year rap sheet. So it's over. So ain't no winning that case. Come on now. You might as well just go ahead and plead guilty. Like in the real world, if you take something to trial, you better know you finna win that, because if you don't win that and you take it to trial, oh, that's a federal case. So if you lose that, you going right to the feds. You out of there. You can forget that 2 years in the state, nigga. You finna serve a hard 15 just because you wanted to take it to trial. All right, so let's see. Isaiah 47:6, Salakia 47:1. Oh wait. Nope, I gotta let it finish because I gotta let him say what he say, then bringing that precept. So here we go.
You know, there's that. I don't know if it's actually a real Chinese saying or not, but may you live in interesting times. Right. It's apparently not a good thing. But I would prefer to live in interesting times. And we live in the most interesting of times.
Yeah, we do. Because like the Elder Torah was saying, because 2nd Ezra 6:9 is about to take place. We about to see a kingdom that we've never seen before. Okay? The heathens, they gonna see it too, and they gonna be amazed, but they're not gonna be able to have the royal dainties of the kingdom, right? Because they're gonna be in slavery. And after 1,000 years, we know that the other nations, Esau gonna get destroyed permanently, and the other nations gonna be able to live peacefully, but they gotta serve that harsh 1,000 years in slavery. But yeah, so he's right. We are living in some interesting times, because we about to see what? Everybody's about to see what? That so-called Jesus was never named Jesus. It's Yahushua. He ain't no white man. He's a black man, right? The Lion of Judah, all right? We about to see the sky crack open, and we about to see thousands of chariots and UFOs, which every other day we see a new UFO video. What's going on? The government doesn't have answers. Well, we got the answers, and we tell you them the same ships is finna come and terrorize y'all ass. All right. What else we gonna see? Oh yeah, we finna see teeth of, like Ecclesiastes chapter 39:28, teeth of wild beasts and animals. All right. So we finna see all these zoo animals and pets and all that y'all got, and these dogs and these stray animals and rabbit animals out here and all these diseases. We finna see them turn on y'all. In Jacob's trouble, in the heart of Jacob's trouble, when they see that these humans is out of control, come on, it's an animal. It's only gonna do what its master allows it to do. So if you ain't got no control of your pit bull, you ain't got no food, you can't buy him no dog food, none of that dog gonna turn on your ass. He gonna make you the dog food, all right? So yeah, we is living in some interesting times, but let's let him finish talking.
I think for a while there, I was like really getting demotivated and losing sleep over the threat of AI danger. And then I finally sort of became fatalistic about it and said, well...
Now I say this. You know, my take on that is he was really losing sleep on finding out what's going on, what's going to happen in the heavens. And the reason that he was inspired is, let me go ahead and try to create a digital god, and change privacy and change. No, you can't change privacy, Esau. You can't change God's prophecy. It's already set.
Even
But
if
that's
I
just my take
knew
on that.
it was annihilation was certain,
See that?
would I choose to be
It is
alive
certain.
at that time or not? And I said I probably would choose to be alive at that time because it's the most interesting thing, even if there's nothing I could do about it.
All right, so we're gonna stop right there. Like you said, he would choose to be alive during annihilation, meaning during the destruction of America, even if he could do nothing about it, which you can't because you only a man. And why did he say that? Because it would be the most interesting thing to ever happen. So yeah, he's a whole madman. He's a whole madman, but he actually is very smart because he understands he's an Edomite. He has no place in the royal as a chosen seed of the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, and he's basically accepting his destiny. But guess what? He's basically saying, before I go into slavery and accept my destiny as a slave under the kings of Israel, the 12 tribes, I got something to fulfill on that, and that's to try to create my own quote unquote digital god, using that AI, using that MOTB, using that AI to usher in the MOTB. So here we go, Isaiah 40:71. Come down. Matter of fact, let me read in the book because it might be a couple precepts I got that I could bring out. Let's see. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust." Okay, and that dust, that represents confusion, all right? Like, I like how Elder Tahar put it. When you throw dust in somebody's eye, they can't see nothing. They don't know whether when you went left or right. They got to rub it out their eye. You know, they screaming, they, frustrated. And by the time they able to see, they can't even see that good. So you confused, all right? So basically, come down and sit in confusion, O virgin daughter of Babylon, right? America, sit on the ground. There is no throne. See that? There ain't no throne for you. You ain't make Trump talking about some make America great again. You ain't finna rule America for no. America ain't got no 50 years left, no 100 years left. Average kingdom only lives 250 years. All right, not 7,000, not 8,000, not 20,000. America done, man. We only got, man. Y'all wish out Ratazah, Baba Kashah to this, please to this. We only got no more than 2 years left on this earth, man. Facts. Hopefully. Anyways, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Right. This shit ain't no the American dream. That's the tender and delicate part. No, people realizing this is an American nightmare. The Akim Rala just put in his video, what am I saying? He just put a video in the camp chat that Israelite woman, a Judite woman, she woke up, she got paid, I guess over $1,500, had $1,500 in her account, was supposed to use that money, groceries, rent, family and all that, and she had kids. She woke up, the whole $1,500 was gone. Somebody had, one of these companies had cleared it out. And she said it took her months to recover from that. So people is learning that America ain't so tender and delicate as it's talked about as it's set out to be, all right? It's a facade. You look up the definition of facade, basically it looks good on the outside, but it's problematic and corrupt and chaotic on the inside, all right? That's the whole American society for you. Verse 2, take the millstones and grind the mill. Uncover thy locks. Make bare the leg. Uncover the thigh. Pass over the rivers, right? Because America is being stripped. It's being stripped, okay? It's being unveiled naked. It's being exposed. All these things going on, man. And I'll highlight one, like when in New York. Well, no, I ain't gonna even speak on that. I'm gonna just say this. We remember in New York when they found them underground tunnels, all right? And we know who they belong to, all right? That's all I'm gonna say on that. And then you see in California, they burning down LA because what? They trying to make these smart cities. So that's all I'm gonna say on that. We see what y'all devils doing. We understand what y'all doing. We seeing the plots, okay? Verse 3, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, right? Because we seeing what y'all doing. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man. That's why Elon Musk up there shivering and shaking. he can't keep his bowels in order, all right? He keeps shivering and shaking and stuttering, and for you to be so smart, sound like you having a hard time with your English, because he understands Yahweh Shah will not come back and meet him as a man. He will not come back and plead with these heathens, all right? It ain't no making no agreements. Okay, look, as long as you continue to just, or as long as you just don't, oppress my people, I'll let you make it into heaven, and we'll be the kings, but I'll still give you, we won't put you into slavery for 1,000 years. No, it ain't none of that coming back. Yahweh Shai ain't coming back to make no plea deals with niggas. All right, he coming back to destroy it. He told him himself. He told us himself. Think not I am come to send peace. I am come to not send peace, but a sword. Okay. Verse 4. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name. So that's the Most High Yahweh, and the Holy One of Israel. All right. So let's see. Let me see if it's a little bit more he said on here. Let's see.
So then basically sort of a fatalistic resignation helped me sleep at night, because I was having trouble sleeping at night because of AI danger. Now, what to do about it? I mean, I've been the biggest, the one banging the drum the hardest, by far the longest, or at least one of the longest for AI danger, and these regulatory things that are happening. The single biggest reason they're happening is because of me.
Right. Just like who was that? Oppenheimer. He said maybe it was Oppenheimer or somebody else, one of the pioneers of the nuclear bomb. They said I had become death or something like that. Or I become death or something like, yeah, because these devils like Elon Musk, he's a pioneer of this AI. So when shit, if shit goes left, if shit don't go how they want it to, he's gonna be the one to blame, okay? But anyways, now with all that said, this is what Jake talking about, okay? This man telling you that they trying to create a quote unquote digital God, and ain't everybody so heavenly and these Christians, right? Ain't y'all so godlike and heavenly? Y'all should be worried about a motherfucker talking about he creating a digital God. If y'all the true chosen God's people, Christians, right? Then this man say he's trying to create a digital God. Y'all should be prophesying just like we prophesying. But y'all ain't talking about that. Let's look at what goofy ass niggas talking about, all right? Meek Mill speaks on Elon Musk having 13 children. It's no way I'm letting Elon Musk have more babies than me. Why I ask you this? Is there a way would you let Elon Musk put a chip in your brain? Because that's the real question. Somebody, you in competition to have baby mothers with a man that is a billionaire. Dude, you were barely even a millionaire, bro. When the last time you dropped a hit single? Nobody even listens to your music anymore. So you trying to be in competition with somebody that's way above your pay grade. That man could have 100 baby mamas if you want to. He ain't gonna never see no child support. You could barely have about 2 or 3 more and they on your ass. So then you got this other agent ass motherfucker. Thought my damn phone froze. I was gonna have to do part 2. But then you got this other agent ass nigga here. Plies speaks about Elon Musk having 13 kids. Name a black man with 13 kids from different women that America would trust running the federal government in this country. First of all, Negro, don't know who cares about how many kids somebody got. All right, anybody can be a leader, okay? But anyways, it's a reason that these two clowns are speaking out, because while Elon Musk just announced that basically AI is about to go ahead and take place of the new internet, right, of all things. At the same time, crypto is about to take place of cash, okay, digital money versus physical money. And then he just told you he's creating a digital God, right? These social media platforms, they ain't reporting on that. They reporting on the secondary talk about and tertiary talk about niggas talking about this man, not on how he plans on controlling the whole world. They talking about the man and how many baby mamas and kids he got. Show you Jake simple as hell, man. And then this second paragraph, he don't even make sense. He said, "No, you just lying to yourself, buddy." Okay, one of the fans said, as long as you can take care of them, have as many kids as you want. Hell, Eddie Murphy has a lot of kids. Anyone said kick him out of Hollywood? You reaching with this one? No, you just lying to yourself, buddy. Ply says, take as long as you can take care of them only applies to white men. That was a literal ass sentence. For everyone else, it's a character issue. Remember, y'all wanted vice president to be unqualified because she didn't have kids. Lie to yourself, buddy. By not me. He meant to say, but not me. So yeah, these two clowns right here, don't listen to them. These niggas is some federal agents set up to be stumbling blocks of among the people of Israel. And we gonna get that Isaiah 13 and 9. Salakia. Isaiah chapter 13, starting at 9. Matter of fact, let's start with Hosea 4 and 6, the oldie but goodie. Yeah, don't listen to these celebrities, stupidos. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. All right, and what are priests? They're holy. The most holiest ones of Israel, all right? The set apart ones. We seeing that them niggas ain't holy at all. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. See that? As they were increased, so they sinned against me. Therefore, I will change their glory into shame. So plies with y'all, your glorious American lifestyle, that shit gonna be in shame and shambles. You better hope Rick Ross come let you in his bunker. Rick Ross might pimp slap you and tell you get lost. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. I ain't helping your ass, nigga. All that rap shit and trap shit, I ain't with all that shit, nigga. I got a family to feed. Fuck you, plies. You might just hear that from Ross. But anyways, Isaiah 19, so like Isaiah 13, 9. And this is speaking about Israel, the men of Israel. Isaiah 13 and 9. Okay, no, it's a different one. Let's see. Yeah, there's a different one. Let me go here. Let me do this. Let's see. Okay. It was Isaiah 9, chapter 9. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 13. For the people turneth not unto him that smiteth them, neither do they seek the Lord of hosts. Right, we just read that in Hosea chapter 4. You know, they ain't seeking their power. And that's they power, their authority. Therefore the Lord will cut off from Israel head and tail, branch and rush in one day. Right, that's gonna be judgment day. The ancient and honorable, meaning your Denzel Washingtons, your Morgan Freemans, your Samuel L. Jacksons, all the 70-year-old, 80-year-old, 60-year-old, your Geno Jennings, you see what he did to Kevin Samuels? He had so much knowledge, right? So much knowledge out of college, yet did assassinated, didn't do nothing for him, all right? Lord don't want you niggas. He don't want you no beard having, fast talking, vain babbling, suit and tie wearing niggas. He don't want y'all to lead his congregation. All right. So let's see. Verse 15. The ancient and the honorable, he is the head. And the prophet that teacheth lies, he is the tail. So all you Christians, even all you false prophets in these camps, all right? All you infidels who don't even believe in religion, all right? He is the tail. Verse 16, for the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed, right? So these are two examples of leaders of Israel. If you go look at Meek Mill and Plies right now, they got hundreds of millions and tens of millions of views on Instagram and YouTube, all these streaming platforms, just for making death music, right? And drug music. That's why I say, for the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed, right? For no knowledge. Therefore the Lord shall have no joy in their young men, neither shall have mercy on their fatherless and widows, For everyone is a hypocrite, and an evildoer. See that? The Lord himself said it. No, y'all all evildoers. Y'all all out here performing wickedness, evil. And every mouth speaketh folly. Right. That's exactly what them two niggas was speaking. Folly. Talking about a whole nother man, baby mama. For Jake always talking about I'm minding my own business. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Why you want to sit here and talk about a Edomite baby mama? How many kids he got, bro? Bro. Go sit down somewhere. Go make sure your kids paid for, nigga. For all this, his anger is not turned away. See that? So the Lord seeing all these that y'all doing, just because y'all think. Remember the scripture say, judgment on the wicked is not executed speedily. So don't think that you just off the radar and you can do what you want to do and God ain't watching. Just because you went and cashed out on that new Benz, or you just went and put 20,000 in your mouth like all these diamonds. Oh, I got flawless diamonds and VVs, and just don't think just because you prospering in America that shit can't go left quick. All right. You see what happened in LA, in them LA fires. Verse 18. For wickedness burneth as the fire. It shall devour the briars and thorns, and shall kindle in the thickets of the forest, and they shall mount up like the lifting up of smoke. Through the wrath of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened, and the people shall be as the fuel of the fire. No man shall spare his brother. And that land is gonna be darkened is America. All right, because when you see all them damn ICBM missiles coming up and them smoke clouds filling America, you gonna because remember the scripture say there shall be no sun nor moon. All right, so that mushroom clouds, they gonna be so thick and dark and fog and smoked out, you ain't gonna be able to tell whether it's daytime or nighttime. You're gonna see literally blood everywhere. Blood red in the sky, blood all around you. You're gonna see people disintegrating. You're gonna see people burning, people running on fire. You're gonna see people skeletons walking with a skeleton, no skin on their body. You're gonna see death, man. And I don't think nobody want to be a part of that. You can say all you want, like Elon Musk, it's always gonna be the most interesting thing in life. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting when we chain your ass up and slap you on the back of the head and call you master servant now. All right, that's gonna be the interesting part. But anyways, man, so the more of the story is, more of the lesson is, don't follow these niggas out here that's in Israel that's talking all that folly. That goes for your Hollywood actors and athletes, whoever in Israel, as well as your false prophets in these camps. And at the end of the day, let's be circumspect and like 2nd Ezra 9:1, measure the times diligently in itself, because we know that the highest is about to visit this earth. So with that, hope you brothers edified. Shalom.